Hello friends, welcome back once again. So on the board, let's see what you have today. All right, we have this like a two fixed triangle, right? So we have the upper figure 17, 13, and here's 3 and 5. Okay, let's know the solution. All right, it's easy. So let's start with the upper one, upper figure. So let's have 17 and 13. 17 and then 13. So we are adding the two. So if we add the two, these two will give us nothing but 30, right? So again, we are having 30 there. All right, the lower base here, or the base, we have 3. So let's multiply it by 5. So 3 times 5, this is 15. Okay, what do you observe? You will observe quickly that the lower one or the base R is half of the upper one, all right? So the upper one is addition, while the lower one is multiplication. So the lower one will always be the half of the upper one. Okay, with this method, let's apply it on the second example. So, but on second example, we need to find this, all right? Okay, so the upper one here is 8 and 6. So let's multiply the two. I add the two, I mean. So 8 plus 6, this is nothing but 14. Okay. Since we are finding here, let's add these two. Let's multiply these two, I mean to say. So this should be 3.5. All right, for this. Then times this box, let's represent it with y. This should be equals to, now here gave us 15 being half of 30. So here should be 14 over 2. That should be half of the upper one. All right. 15 is half of 30. So the result here should be half of the upper one. Okay. Now, since we know that this is a mixed fraction, so what do we do? Let's change this mixed fraction to improper fraction. Here will be 2 times 3, that is 6 plus 1, 7. We are going to have 7 over 2 times y equals to 14 over 2. All right, 7 over 2 times y simply means this can be over 1, right? So 7, which is numerator times numerator, 7 times y is 7y over 2 times 1 is 2 equals to 14 over 2. Okay, now our target here is to find the value of the unknown. So we need to, since it's multiplying and we have a denominator here, we need to cross multiply, or we divide both sides by 7 over 2, or we multiply both sides by the inverse of coefficient of y, which is 2 over 7. So whichever way we approach it, we are still going to have the same answer. So let's cross multiply since we have equality in between. So here should be 2 times 7y. This should give us 14y equals to 2 times 14. That should be 28. So if we now divide both sides by 14, we are going to have over 14 over 14. So 14 cancels 14. All right, so we are continuing from this side. Okay, so what we have here is y equals to 14 itself 1, 14 into 28 is 2. All right, so we're going to have y is equals to 2. So y is equals to 2 here. All right, let's check. Let's check. Okay, so this plus this gave us 14, and this times this is supposed to be something that is 7. Okay, let's check. We are checking here. Check. All right, so this should be 3.5 times 2. And this should be also, let's change this. 3.5 means 7 over 2 times 2. Okay, let's do this 2 over 1. Okay, so 7 times 2 is 14, and 2 times 1 is 2. So we'll have 14 over 2, and 14 over 2 is what? 7. So this is what we have here, all right? 14 over 2 or 7. And if we place 7 here, 7 here means half of 14, which means we are correct. All right? Okay. Now, this is the fun exercise. Here is number one. We need to find this. Remember that we need to add the up and then multiply the down. The options are here. Likewise, here we need to multiply, then add up. The options are here. Feel free to ask me any questions if you are confused. Bye for now.